John Deere 5055E and Kubota MX 5200 may look like comparable 55 horsepower tractors, but spend some time behind the wheel and you'll find big differences. 5E models have a tough composite hood that can't rust and resist dents, even dents from heavy falling objects. The sheet metal hood on the Kubota is susceptible to dents and rust. Take on tough tasks. With hood and fenders that won't dent, won't rust, your investment is well protected. The John Deere 5E delivers more hydraulic power front and back. It can lift 1.5 tons with a 3-point hitch. The Kubota MX is no match at that weight, and no match even after 600 pounds have been removed. Up front, the MX has similar limitations. As it tries to lift 1,800 pounds, the MX runs out of hydraulic power and loses steering. The same load on the 5E? No problem lifting. No problem steering. The 5E can handle these big loads with ease, partly because it's a much heavier tractor. The 5055E weighs about 33% more than the MX 5200, even though they both have the same horsepower. More iron, so you can take on tougher tasks. Both the Kubota MX and the John Deere 5E offer a basic gear transmission. Both of these transmissions offer synchronized shifting with the clutch between forward and reverse. Nice for basic loader work. But only the 5E offers an optional power reverser transmission, the ultimate gear transmission for loader work. Simply flick the reverser lever to change directions. No clutching, no shifting. On the only Kubota gear transmission, you control the loader with your right hand and use your left hand to shift from forward to reverse. The power reverser transmission on the 5E makes loader work much easier and much faster. Need to drive through some tough neighborhoods? No problems on the 5E. Steering components are behind the big front axle, protected from hidden obstructions. Kubota, on the other hand, puts its steering components up front. They take a beating in tough conditions and are vulnerable to hidden trouble. Both the Kubota MX and John Deere 5E can take on tough PTO tasks, but for light-duty PTO jobs, only the 5E offers the fuel-saving ePTO. On 5E tractors with a power reverser transmission, you can get a 540 PTO speed. Throttle back the engine and simply engage the ePTO and set the engine to 1,600 RPMs. You are ready for light-duty PTO work. On the Kubota, you can only get a 540 PTO speed by running the engine at 2,700 RPMs. That's 1,100 more RPMs of noise, wear, and fuel usage. The lower RPM on the 5E tractor, it can cut fuel costs up to 30%. Routine maintenance on both the Kubota MX and John Deere 5E are easy to perform. But as the hours add up, so does the Kubota maintenance time and expense. For example, in the first 500 hours, the clutch on the Kubota MX needs to be adjusted 6 times. On the 5E, just twice. And brake adjustments, 5 for Kubota, 0 for John Deere. The 5E has hydraulic brakes that never need adjusting. Fuel saving and lower maintenance costs give the 5E a substantially lower cost of ownership. You've seen some of the differences between the John Deere 5E and the Kubota MX. It's all backed by John Deere parts and service support. Why not test drive a John Deere 5E tractor and see the performance differences for yourself?